Okay. Hello and hello. Good evening, Biafrans. Good evening. Lovers of freedom, you are highly welcome. All over the world, you are welcome, everyone. Welcome this evening. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are, and whenever this video, gets to you. You are highly welcome. You are invited to BTV Europe. Here is Veronica Ada Jesus. You are welcome. And we are here to do the needful. We are continuing. Welcome the world. This is where we are, and we must continue to tell the truth. We must continue to let the world to know what is going on within us, what is going on in the country, Nigerian state. And today we're going to talk about, a lot of things. Welcome, do please welcome everyone. Welcome, please. Welcome everyone and share the video to the world because the world need to know the truth. It has been a long time that we've been on, talking about the things that have been happening in Nigerian state. Sometimes when we come to talk about this, they try to paint us, bad. They try to give us a bad name because some people feel that they have the power of manipulation in the sense that they are the governing people, in the sense that they are the people whom we have put our place, our state, our things, and let me say our lives. Because why do I say our lives? Because it's like every day to day of our activities, of our life, our living, okay, lies in the hands, of those people, okay, that we call the government. And a lot of times they try to clamp us down. They try, to make us not to say the truth. They try to paint us evil, because they have closed the mainstream media, that journalists, okay, and the mainstream journalists, okay, the national journalists, they have failed. They have become, like cowards. They have sold their birthright, and exactly why they become journalists, and they cannot tell you or report exactly what is happening. But I must tell you that there is no way millions of people, every citizen is complaining. Millions knows that things, millions, they know that things are not right. They know and understand what is going on. And a lot are living in fear to talk about it. A lot are living in fear because of what? They might be clamped down. They might be arrested. They might be taken away. Things like that. And when a man is poor, you've not even seen the next minute food, not to talk about the next day. You are just managing your life. So, and of course, everyone, because of that hunger, is like, because of the intimidation of hunger, because of the intimidation in the land, because of the intimidation of what we are going through, the citizens are now afraid to talk. They fall on the places that feel they can, be able to make out their day's food or their day's survival. This is very, very serious. And because of that, when we come here to tell you the truth, to tell the world what is going on, because at a point, the world looked as if they become not looked, but silent. Silent to the cries of people of Nigeria, silent to the cries of the evil that are going on in that country. silent, and the so-called leaders are blabbing, living that projective life that it seems that our representatives, they go out there to represent the people as if all is well, but not. Nothing, nothing is well. People are dying every day in numbers. There are genocidal killings going on, and especially of Christians. So that's why we are here today. And please, when you come across this video, do not hesitate to share it. Do not hesitate to get it. I mean, to do something to to save lives. The topic today that we're going to talk about is so many bandits, terrorists occupying the territory, the Nigerian State territory, all over, having a killing spree, having a big day, enjoying their days of manipulation and in killings, in destroying lives. When we are talking about killings, we're not just talking about killings. We're talking about how they degrade, humiliate, deshumanize human bodies. If you've seen it,
Oh, 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 yeah. There comes a time, the whole wide world will welcome the rising sun. Here comes the time for everyone to see that what will be, will be. This is the time for you and I to stand together as one. Yeah. They will know, they will know. The sun is rising from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? Oh, you wave your flag and be proud of who you are, because the sun is rising. We shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. We spent our lives simply in a misery, never gonna trade our freedom with any mystery. It's affecting our soul and it's killing us slow. With what we've been through, we are far from being good, but we are blessed by Chukwukika Biafra. So we're never gonna give up. We're never gonna give up. There'll be light in the end of a tunnel. It will shine so bright all time. The whole wide world will embrace us. Nobody can stop us.
Sis, I think is hello, hello. Is it coming now? I think it's cleared. Yeah? Not really. Okay. All right. Hello, 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 people. God bless you. There is this network problem, a technical problem, and we're handling it. You know, most times when we come to do the needful, the network start playing, but we got to start. We must do what we are here to do. So, what am I saying? Bandits are having a free day. The terrorists are having their killing spree all over the country. They are kidnapping, they are killing, they are maiming, they are doing all sort of evil. And the people, the authorities that are supposed to do something, that are supposed to take care of insecurity, the people that are responsible to save the lives of people, they are not doing anything. And a man who has come to blow the pipe, to blow the trumpet, to alert the world, to alert the authorities, the government of an impending doom, that one is being locked up. So I ask, which way and what country is Nigeria? And which way Nigeria? And this particular word, which way Nigeria, has been sung in a song by Sonny Okosun many, many years back. For you to see where we are today and where we have been and where we are still are and where we are going. For you to know the years of Sonny Okosun, the years of Sonny Okosun, many years back that he sang, which way Nigeria, which way to go. He said, I love my fatherland. We all loved Nigeria with all our heart. We all loved it with a passion. Oh my God. There is this word when you say you're a Nigerian. We all loved it with so much passion. And he sang it and he said, which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go? I love my fatherland. I want to know which way Nigeria. So Nigeria would go, oh my God, many, many, many years of independence. Many, many years of independence. And up to today, how old is Nigeria? For you to know that Nigeria has got no way out. But rather, they are still in the same place. In the same mission. One mission. Eradicating the indigenous people. Killing of the Christians. Islamizing the whole nation. Oh, do you want to know that? They have tried. They are killing, so much killing of Christians.
Pray all over the world. We are the song, we are rising. makes our life simple in a mystery. Never gonna trade our freedom with any mystery. It's affecting our soul and it's killing us slow. With what we've been through, we are far from being good. But we are blessed by Chukwuka Biafra, so we're never gonna give up. We're never gonna give up. There'll be light in the end of a tunnel. It will shine so bright all time. The whole wide world will embrace us. Nobody can stop us, nobody can cage us, nobody can stand us. Yeah. No, no. The sun is rising from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? Oh, you wave your flag and be proud of who you are. Because the sun is rising, we're shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. The windows and curtains, green lights be revealing. When I think about how blessed we are, goosebumps all over my body. Sunrise to the black stripe, black strands crossing grey stripes. Clashes upon clashes, any lives turn to ashes. When I ponder and reminisce, the actions I see malice. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag all around the world. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag all around the world. We go carry the cross together. We walk through to Zion. We stumble, we rise. How the victory will start. Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know. The sun is rising. From east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is?
Well, Biafrans all over the world. Sorry, Biafrans, sorry. Today it's wonderful and we're not going to stop. I am not stopping. I must continue because I got something to tell the world and I got something to tell you. Like I am saying on our saying, you see, these people, these terrorists, they go to the concentrated places, communities, where you have indigenous people. Like they say they kill the Muslims, they kill the Christians. No, they are killing the Christians, those that are not Muslims, because they have got their videos. When they kill, they make their videos to show the world. It's not as if we are here just talking about it. They are doing it themselves. They are boasting about it themselves that nobody can do them anything, that they own Nigeria. And when, they kill those people, the churches, the pastors, Catholic, priests, how many? So many they have killed, kidnapped, ransomed, killed. Catholic children in the Catholic schools. Those that happened recently, those many that happened in the past. And when they do that, some villages are now being converted to Muslims because of fear of being killed. They have to start converting. Those that do not want to die, they convert them to Muslims as against their wills. And why must anybody force anybody to abide by their own religion, imposing their religion on another? And this is the mission. And this is exactly how the move from headsmen, from graving, they are pushing graving, open graving, and they move their cattle from one community to another state to another community, And those people are the foot soldiers. Those people are the ones that kill the men. Because the moment they meet you on the road, they meet you inside the bush, inside the farms, they destroy farms, they kill, and they invade communities. And they clear them. And they mount their tents. They mount their own community. What are they doing? Clearing the indigenous people. Those people they are killing, they are not Muslims. They are Christians. They are not killing people that have the same belief with them. To remove those that do not believe in them. And mostly Christians. They are evidences. It doesn't matter how much the government try to cover it. It doesn't matter how much they try to paint it that nothing is happening. And for how long will a state? For how long will a state? Oh my God. They say it is a sovereignty. They say they call it all sort of name to project their name. And yet, they have undercover. They cannot protect, not even tell one good thing. And the people that are the authorities that are supposed to take care, protect the lives of people, they watch while these evils are going on. Not even the police, they said, is the friend of the people. Do appear. They do not come. They cannot answer you. They do not go near there. Those people are holy. The terrorists are holy to them, to the government. They are. Because we say the government, because the government has never done anything to save any Christian. It doesn't matter how much you pastors try to cover, the good, the evil. It doesn't matter how much you people try to close. You people that are supposed to, you elders that are supposed to tell the truth. And you are saying there is no genocide of Christians. And by the way, who are the Christians? A lot. So many. In Jos, they have so many Christians. In Kaduna, they have so many Christians. Zamfara, they have. Is it in Biafra land? They are almost all Christians. Even they have, traditionalists. But what they call them are all Christians. And they have been killing. And we have been crying out. We have been crying out one protest to another. Telling the world about these killings. While it's happening in Plateau, while it's happening in Benue. Like I said before, where is Governor Otto? He has the evidence. He cried all through his tenure, 8 years, about these killings. Everyday killings. Everyday killings. Even till this very moment, is it last year? Is it the other? Every day of the year. Is it in Kaduna? Is it in what? Those brave pastors that who truly believe, that have the fear of God, just few will tell you the truth. What about the just evangelist? He has cried and cried and has buried so many Christians in his church. What about the one that is happening in Kwara? How many churches have they invaded? Or is it, I'm talking about those places that have not come to Biafra land. What about the ones that they started doing in Biafra land? How many churches did they invade in Biafra land? Last year, groups of pastors, Catholic pastors, Catholic priests, they were having their protests and alerting the government and asking that Enugu has been taken over. What are they doing? They need help. They need help. How many times were Enugu taken? All those parties have moved Ebonyi State and all that. Is it Okiwe? Crying out for Nigeria, where we were all loving, being patriotic. We loved our fatherland. Yet we were asking, and they are not there to answer us. They are not there to save us. They are not there. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because of this, upon all the cries, the pains of having our loved ones killed, butchered, pregnant women stripped off, fetus from their stomach, from their womb, unborn children, they scatter it with knives. Oh my God. Children, innocent children that do not know the left, do not know anything. Children, a child in the womb. They desecrate these children. The rape pregnant women. So terrible. We cried every day. Who will hear us? They are destroying our land. They are destroying our crops. Our mothers do not go to farms anymore. They want to take over all we have. They have already surrounded us. While this man was crying, was bold.
Don Prince Victor, Igbo Mmadụ, anyị abịago Biafra deje, no, ọbịa, ije, freedom, na udo ka anyị na-arịọ, anyị achọghị ihe mkpofu ọbara n'elu, anyị bụ ndị Biafra, bụ ndị ji udo na-aga, maka ilu ọma ka eju na ji aga n'ugwu, ọ ga-adịkwara anyị na mma. Omo Biafra dekene Biafra natako Igbo nwe mmadụ no Igbo nwe mmadụ natako Omo Biafra deje Biafra natako no Igbo nwe mmadụ natako Eji megwu mekene Chifu Nnamdi Kanu Odogwu ga-adịrị mma onye eze na ọdụgoro gị mma Ọkwa ndị so n'ogili n'ụwa akọrọ gị ogili laja. Ọkwa osisi bolo tolo emesego n'ụma kwere. Ọkwa anyị ma n'ọnọdụ ugo ọdụrụ na-egbe mma. Ọkwa ogogo onye arụ a na-achụ anya ọsọ.
But we must continue. I must not stop. We must not stop. Sorry for the inconveniences for the network, but do stay tuned because I must go on. If I am meant to keep quiet, no, I must not. I must go ahead. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he came, he called the authorities because our people, we have been, if you go to the police do not answer you. If you go to the army do not give you help. Rather, they will help the terrorists. Rather, when you react, when you defend yourself or your community, the next day, the army will come in their numbers, in their uniform, in their armored cars. That is what they have been doing in Biafra land. They will come with their armored cars and burn the houses. Take our young men. Do you know how many young men? Do you know how many young men they have taken in Biafra land? To tell you that there is genocide going on. Most of these young men have not been found, returned to their families. Some are married, some are not married, very young. Some are men with wives. Wives, their mothers do not know where they are today. Children are taken up. And they try to give them a name. Do you know how many they have killed? Even with the jets they're supposed to use on terrorists, they bring those jets, they bought into Biafra land.
Dike kani kibu na Russia. Dike kani kibu na India. Dike kani kibu na Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu. Dike kani kibu na Biafra. Nzobu enyi mba enyi. Nzobu enyi mba enyi. Anyị ga-azọgbu ndị ilo.
To so many. Our people have carried protests all over the world, calling on the help of the whole world to hear our cry, to save us. Because there was this time our people were dying. You don't know the next community that are going to invade. You don't know because at a point, these terrorists turn to they come with army uniform. They automatically turn to Nigerian army. Instead of saying, oh, they are terrorists, because they do not want to call them terrorists. They call them bandits, that they are headsmen. So whenever they are clashes, they come to destroy, they will say they are farmers clashes, headers clashes. There is nothing like, farmer and headers clashes or what. It's never been in Biafra. It's never been in anywhere. These are articulated, planned genocide. Exactly. And the most wicked part of it is that that the authorities, the government, even the governors, they pretend while the communities are crying.
Onya weleke sizanye no sisale my blood onya weleke chukunya no chuko kikobioma helele onya give God what belongs to him and give Caesar what belongs to him as we seek for peace and humanity is not at all for vanity.
I must continue. So what am I saying? They will name it a headers clash, but it never existed. And nobody cares. Nobody, not even to the top. Nobody cares of this death. And people were lamenting and crying and everything. And man, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when as a leader, as somebody, because as a freedom fighter, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is like, give me my people and let me go. Since my people are not protected, since my people are about to be cleared, because of that impending doom, because of what is happening today, because of the terrorism, the level of it, the height of it, and the reason of it, comes the peaceful agitation. And what is happening today? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never said kill a policeman. No, that wasn't exactly what happened. He said, if the people, policemen that are supposed to protect you, they came to kill you, as in terrorists, then people have to defend themselves. Because policemen are not for violence. Police always are for peace. They are civil. That is why they call them democracy. But when the government have failed the people, when the government have failed, like we used to say, and exactly the truth, when insecurity lasts more than 2 weeks, not even to talk about years and years, then the government is involved. The people, the ruling class, they are involved. Because to say that the government is okay, they've got everything. They are not going after them. They are going after the inhabitants, Christian inhabitants, those that do not believe in their own religion, those that do not want to have part in it. And of course, remove them, take over their land. Because wherever they go, they remove, they destroy. Automatically, people will run away from that community. People will become afraid and they will run away. And when they run away, the community lies empty. They take over the place, which is happening in a lot in some of even the states in Nigeria. Exist a part of Nigerian government ruling this part, and on the other part, the terrorists ruling the same state, part of the state. And they are saying nothing. And when we come to tell the truth that we need help, they said no. Those people are spoiling the name of the country. They are telling lies. No. I think the government have failed. I think the government have failed. And of course, We are no longer protected, and hence the agitation. And the agitation, by the way, is peaceful. That agitation is peaceful. It is not violent. For those of them that come to lie, all because they want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu locked up, which they have succeeded in doing. Because they want to silence while this terrorism is going on in the north part. They come to the eastern part, the Biafran land. Automatically, they use another system to be doing the genocidal killings. They use that system to be reducing, using the men in army uniform. And who are those men in our uniform? The same terrorists, the same Boko Haram, the same Islam, the same of them that they call repentant Boko Haram. That they never, no one of them that have been doing all these rubbish things, killing people, killing Christians anyhow, killing. Why they tell you, oh, that they equally killing Muslims? Where they go to kill? Sometimes maybe there will be, where people are living mixed up, their own brothers will be there. It happened accidentally to their own person. That is why they have to say, oh, they are killing Muslims and they are killing Christians. No, it is on a set of people. Because churches are not for Muslims. They do not burn mosques. They burn Christian houses, Christian churches, Christian homes, Christian communities. They bubble them. So what are we saying? When government have failed, and of course, is it the United terrorism of Boko Haram? And of course, everywhere, everybody was asking, what is the government saying about it? And of course, they did not say anything. It was silent. And they continue to talk about it. Even in government, even in state house, even in the Senate, they know them. They know themselves. How can those they still live among the government houses, the government itself? And when one man, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, came to alert the world of what is going on, they said, no, we must tie him. No. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, no, if I do not support and protect my people, they will kill my people. They will destroy. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as God will have it, do not have the heart to have his own people killed again, just as in 1967 of the past genocide. Remembering what happened before the genocidal war of 1967 to 1970, be killed anymore. He cried out for help. He loved Nigeria with all his heart. He asked the government to protect his citizens. We all love the country. But when they failed us, then he now said, please give me my people. Let us protect our people, our land, because our land was almost invaded, taken over. All our bushes were taken over. All our farms were taken over. Our women stopped going to farm. Our fathers stopped going to farm. Because of what? because the bushes were all ready. Look, let me ask you, no human being, no sane human being to live in the bush. No, not at all. There is no sane human being that that can come to live in a bush. Wherever you go, you must rent a house. You will rent a living, an apartment, a house, a home, where people will see you and get to know you. When you enter, your next door neighbor will recognize you. When you go out, they know when you go out, they know when you come in. But these people, they do not live in homes. They take where they are there. The bushes are not their own. They carry the A4 for the AK-47. They carry the what all their with their daggers, their knives, and their whatever, all their weapons. They carry their rockets, flyers. They carry all types of weapons. They move around, and no citizen can carry gun. The citizens do not carry gun. They do not carry knife. They do not carry anything around. They are they're moving innocently without weapon. So you can imagine how vulnerable they lay the lives of this citizen to these terrorists. You can see the wickedness. If you are found with arms, you are imprisoned. Okay? You remain there forever in the prison. But the terrorists can carry guns. They can move about with AK-47. They can move about with a rocket flyers. They can move about with all sort of weapon. But when they come to see weapon in your house, you are being under arrest and you're gone forever. Nobody will help you. So what do you want to tell us in a country like this? Hence, and because of this comes this peaceful advocating for referendum, freedom. And of course, the Biafrans have got the right now to seek for freedom, and they are doing it peacefully, not with violence. And they run so fast to term them terrorists, using what is happening in the north, the terrorism in the north. They now take it over. Oh, to say, let us run to call them terrorists. And because they have run to say, oh, IPOB is a terror, they are now looking for evidences. They begin to plant evidences to try to pin evidences against IPOB. While IPOB every day kept their cool. For every violence, insecurity in the southeast were not committed by IPOB because IPOB were not there. But these were on the grand plans. They planted so that they can have, this is an evidence we have against IPOB, against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, against the ESN he constituted. ESN was to protect our bushes. They are not killing anybody because IPOB have got a rule. The organization all over the world, they've got rules that you must obey. Anybody that have been in IPOB that is outside today and talking against IPOB, they are the ones that could not keep the rules. IPOB expelled them. Okay? Suspend and expel. Do you know why? Because in IPOB there is no violence. It is a peaceful agitation. You must say the truth. What you are seeing as truth, you say it. You do not form it. In IPOB, your words are verified. You must say what you know. What we are saying is what is going on. It's not as if we are just forming it. It is all in the public domain. So why are the government pampering the terrorists? Why are some of the government officials found with terrorists? Why are they making peace deals with terrorists? And they give them army uniform. They give them police uniform. They bring them down to Biafra land, and hence they continue committing genocide. Once they come to Biafra land, the same Boko Haram, they do not stop. They continue killing Biafrans like that. They continue picking them one by one, removing them one by one, and they will call them terrorists. Because of what is going on in the north, they come to the southeast to create that scene of insecurity and name it IPOB, so that the whole world will feel it is IPOB. It is not IPOB. They were all formed. They were all stage managed just to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu where they have kept him today. And just to tell the world, oh, it is what about if you say it's genocide in the north? What about in the insecurities in the south? They still the same people. Terrorism that goes on in the north, they carried it down to the southeast. They have been killing and killing Christians and killing them, because almost all of them that are killing in the south, they are Christians. They kill and they want to turn it to the other side, to use agitation to make a cover. So that when you talk about Biafra, oh, freedom, these people will say, no, we don't want freedom. We are afraid. We don't want to. IPOB never want war with anybody. No. That is why they have to debunk why they announce, they say, no, we don't want violence. We don't want anything to bring any unrest to our people. We want to wash our hands clean and ask for the right thing. We are pleading for referendum from the United Nations referendum. We are crying people to help us, because we have been staged for clearance. It's not as if in the states, Nigerian states, that we Biafrans are loved. Of course, the news are everywhere. Go to the stream media, you will say it. Biafrans are hated everywhere. Our business are being burnt down. Our churches are being, no way. So many businesses, so many houses. Don't you know that they are all genocidal killings? Because through killing a business of a man, business of thousands, a lifetime of a man. Do you know a man? A man's lifetime, what a man has gathered in all his years, in his youthful age. And at the age of 55, 60, 60, 60, 60, when that man has got no more strength, you come to destroy his means of living, his means of livelihood. What have you done? You have just killed that man, because that man do no longer have the strength, that same strength of a youthful age to continue. He dies off. And you have done that to so many Igbos, to so many Biafrans in Lagos, in the north. And Biafrans are crying out. These are genocide. Many have gone that way. Businesses have gone that way. They are left with nothing. These are all parts of genocidal killings, because you're killing the spirit of a man, the life of a man, the livelihood of man, not one person. Estates are being mapped out. Many have gone down. People sleep at night. Before they wake up, Their houses are gone down, including their properties, including their goods, shops, malls belong to Biafrans today have gone down and is still going down. And you say it is not terrorism. You said it is not genocidal. No. What do you think you're doing? They are all in one. And Biafrans do not have nobody to call on. They do not have nobody. There's people that are crying out for help in all these states, in all this part of the Nigerian state. They are killing, they are destroying their things. They have got nobody to help them, and yet Nigeria have got a government. Why are the PDP camps or the IDP camps or whatever they call it? I'm sorry. What are they doing? Why should all of a sudden in Igbo land, in Biafra land, is IDP camp? Because those people, homes, have been taken over, and some unscrupulous leaders, they in disguise do they want to incriminate IPOB. Oh, these are happening. They want to force it on IPOB. That is IPOB. It is IPOB in the southeast. At the end of the day, they want to bring it to the head of one man, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and IPOB. That all is because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stood for the truth. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu were the one calling you government, calling you authorities to do something, to protect your people. When the government, the authorities failed, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, no, leave my people, give my people, free my people, please. All he wants is free my people. And Biafrans no longer want one Nigeria because we are not safe in Nigeria, because our people are no longer safe. The country is in a chaos. The country is almost gone. If leaders are found in the midst of terrorists, if leaders are found in the sponsoring of terrorists, then what kind of a government are they running? If the government cannot protect its people, up to today, they never persecuted. Bandits are still moving. It's not bandits, terrorists, because they are still killing. How can they abduct school children and they say they are taking care of them? What kind of a country is that? Which way do you want to go? That somebody should come and rip your innocent daughters from you? Let me ask, what kind of, while abductors, terrorists are having, they scrapped, they pulled away your innocent children. Because they make their videos and boom, they show it in the media. And yet the government are pleading ransoming with them, making peace talk, giving them money, build them houses, and pleading instead of persecuting them, instead of bringing them to prosecution. If it will be persecution, but none of them, we have not heard one of them brought to court, because the court do not judge them. The court frees them. And yet, that man that stood for the truth and asking, pleading, please, please save my people. Please save our people. They put him in prison with a hand and put him in prison, an innocent man. as against your constitution. Hey, what a country. Which way? There is no country. Because if there is a country, you should obey, walk by your constitution, obey your constitution, obey your laws. No. But in this, they became angry that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they want to put on the head of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What have Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did? Nothing. Meanwhile, the people that are killing, that are every blessed till now, to this minute, before you finish more killings in other places, they do not name one that they were proud to prosecute. But no, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the cause of insecurity. No. And to in their plans to give him a life sentence. What kind of a country? What kind of a country? Where are we going? There is no one Nigeria. You have seen all this evil and you you did the truth, then Nigeria will happen to you because they will not be there. The terrorists are moving and having their day-to-day activities, naming ceremony, marriages with their guns, so moving around the whole city. They have not arrested or banned it. No, they have not taken them to court because they own arms. No, but yet Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not move with an arm. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not seen when he was arrested. They said they arrested him with an arm. No, but they were fast enough to sentence him life imprisonment. What an injustice! Injustice to the Biafran people. Injustice to the Christian churches they have burnt down. And what about yeah, we must continue. Sorry, dear friends. There is no way we must continue. Do you know that these leaders, they purposely kept quiet while these evils, while these killings were going on? Because they are the leaders, so that the international community will not say, oh, If your leaders do not know this, if your leaders are not complaining, if your leaders are not do not know or is not aware of what you people are saying, how come is it true? But you cannot close the eyes of truth. You cannot close the eyes of God. You cannot deceive God because God is not mocked, nor God is played with. He is not mocked. Christians need help in Nigeria. They need help. What is happening? So many injustice. So many injustice. Then if nothing is happening, how can you have two laws in Nigeria? Laws that protect the Muslims, the Fulanis, that make them the number one, and laws that destroys the Igbos, that jousts them, that kills them, that enslave them. It enslaves them. How come you have that? You have the Sharia laws, you have the Christian laws. You have you have the Sharia law, and you have the Nigerian law, Nigerian constitution. The two laws, the Nigerian law of its own and the Sharia law. And you call it a sovereign nation. You call it a sovereign nation. That is why there is no way unity must prevail. Because a part of those people are labeled infidels. Christians are called infidels. Then in Biafra land, plus infidels and slaves. Who is gonna free these slaves? While in America, everybody have got free movement. In London, you've got free movement. In Germany, you've got free movement. You all and your families are living there. Your children are schooling abroad. You all you politicians and leaders, both Muslim and whatever, in the government, whatever, in the political class, whatever, the allies, the leaders, you all have your children studying abroad, living abroad. No, but back home, you are practicing evil, and your plans is just to take over, to dominate. And it's a pity they are using the people that are supposed to protect citizens, that are supposed to say no to crime. These are the people that are doing what the nation's laws have forbade. And yet, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being locked up. Kill him, they said. That was what was said in court. Oh, that his crime merits death. That is what the prosecution counsel said. While the judge said he is giving him mercy and trying to quote the Bible, because what do you know about Jesus? To hang, to kill an innocent man, debar him of his family, his freedom, his right, His innocency removed the law from him, closed the law and constitution from him, and sent him to the remote part of Sokoto. But one thing you people do not know is you do not understand grace. And now they are crying they should remove him from Sokoto because he has done what? Men that could see, the lame man, anybody that passes around him that could see his innocency gets touched. The truth is being locked away. Justice is being held down. Justice is held down. The truth is held down. It's locked in the prison. And which way, Nigeria? What is one country, one nation? There is nothing like country, one nation. And there is nothing like leaders. Leaders that only talk about their pocket. You are waiting that whenever in the slide of a noise of a crisis, you have taken your first helicopter away from the nation and leave the mere citizens, poor ones, to suffer. Meanwhile, the bandits are moving and being pampered by the same government. They are pampered, they are pampering them. Why haven't we heard? They okay now. They say, "Oh, this one's are key." They have not. Show us one bandit, one terrorist you have holding, you have caught, you have brought to court. There is no court for any terrorism man. They do not exist in Nigeria. They do not bring them to book. They support them. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they want to kill it. They say, oh, remove him. They said, oh, leave him there. Do you know what you've done? Leave him there, including his heart.
Your man, wanna give God what belongs to Him, and give Caesar what belongs to Him.
Laws are being locked down. They are turned upside down. It does not exist. Which way? We loved. We loved it. These are questions, songs that were sung many years, and up to today. One country, a country of unity. They are still in the same place. No movement, no going up, just coming down. And with this that is going on, Biafra must come. That is why Biafra must come. That is why
as we seek for peace and humanity, it's not at all profanity. There are some people is killing each other. I wonder why my brother who could be a flag I join a boogie in the middle. I'm boogie in the middle of the
hello Biafrans. So sorry today. So sorry today. But we must do the needful. We must do the needful. We must do the needful. We must. Thousands of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, millions of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, billions of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are there. They are there. And they want the truth and justice to come. Because for this truth, for this justice, we do not have in the Nigerian state. They told us in their faces, it doesn't matter how much they try to pretend. And our leaders, our rulers are not making things easier at all because they can do anything for money. Biafrans all over the world, lovers of freedom. Justice is what we're asking for. Peace is what we're asking for. Truth is what we're asking for. Justice for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, justice for Biafran, justice for Christians. Christians, many that have gone down, many that have burnt down. We're asking for justice. We're asking for a nation that we can call our own, for a nation that we can say, oh, we love you. We love you, Biafra. So we must say no to Christian genocide. We must say no to Christian genocide. It happened, and it's still happening. There is no two ways about it. There is no way to say no. And woe to those of them that have seen the truth and they turn it upside down because of one assignment, because of one nomination or another. And you cease to say the truth. Remember, the blood of those innocent Christians are crying upon your heart. And you cannot keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu where he is. Maybe that millions of Biafrans will not rise. Even that one that is still in the womb is being prepared by Chukwuokike Abiama. He will grow. He will hear it. He might still speak for justice. Lovers of freedom, there is no way with the Nigerian state. There is no way. Even the Senate In this wave of terrorism, what have you done? What have you done? In the rate of killings that have been going on, what have you done? Nothing. Nothing. You have not done anything to protect your laws. You people have the guidance of the law. You implement, you did it, you write it, and you people implement it. You cannot do anything without your laws. Whatever thing you do in the house is guided by the laws of Nigeria, and yet you people are the ones breaking that law. You people are the ones manhandling that law. The laws only favored you because you agree with Ifaneme. And they said it's IPOB. They want to use IPOB as a cover. They want to project IPOB to the world as they want to use them as a cover to cover their own ill end, to cover their own evils, to cover their own evils they have done or against the evil plans. So they are here. They must jail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so that they want to cover, they want to prove. How can you government prove against one man that is so innocent? Biafrans, lovers of freedom. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu needs justice. We need justice for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We need justice for everyone they have taken down. We need justice even for those that are still living. There are people who do not have anywhere to run to. They do not have anywhere to go. They're in the midst of insecurity, means of darkness, in the midst of darkness, the midst of suffering. But IPOB have come to save. IPOB have come to protect. IPOB have come to open your eyes. IPOB have come to call for justice. Then let us move and circle round around the truth and do the needful. We want a peaceful agitation. Biafra is our nation. Biafra is our nation. We want a peaceful restoration of Biafra. Biafrans are not the problem of the North. They are not the problem of the government. But then, the government, the people feels Biafrans are their problems because they cannot beat them. These are different sect of people. Anywhere they go, they bless. Anywhere they go, they build. Lovers of freedom, I'm going to stop here today. But mind you, that the truth must be said at all times. And do not deny justice when you say it to an innocent man. Do not deny an innocent man justice. And do not fail to apply justice when it's called for. When it is to be applied. Do not say, let me follow here, for it is the shortest path to your distance. Even if it means 5 days on the road. But doing it the right way, doing it the way it's supposed to be done, honestly, then there is a reward. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Grant us our peaceful referendum so that these killings will stop. So that there will be peace in cohabitation. Please take this message all around. Whoever that told you there is not a genocide, Christian genocide, that is a lie, because we all witnessed it. We all witnessed from the time of Buhari to this present time of Tinubu. In fact, insecurity did not start now. They are the ones that started it from Jonathan's. Abi, you people started it from Jonathan's. You people brought it. You the same people brought it in. You the same people sponsored them. You now, what are you saying? Now they have turned like an ant. God bless you. For we shall continue. Next Friday we are here. So, good evening, good night, good morning, and good day. From Veronica, Ada Jesus. Thank you, and goodbye.
Nzobu nzobu enyi enyi mba enyi nzobu 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 enyi mba enyi nzobu nzobu enyi enyi mba enyi nzobu ndila anyị na-enyi enyi mba enyi. Fellow, let my people go. Biafra natako. Let my people Igbo we mada natako. Ndilo lopuke na anya kanu. Biafra natako. Igbo we madu no. Igbo we mada natako. Ojudene lapudene nudena bolano. Mananya pulo nudene nenuwa. Iyo gogo, I want to know something. Make una hear me. Ibulu nwa Biafra na taba no. Make una come back oh. Make una come back oh. Can you do the no bodani oh? Can you do the Ibu pota ibu exporta na taba no. Na taba no. Can you do the no bodani? Na taba no. Ndeti no bodani oh. Ndeti no bodani. E poto de kwa na bani oh. Ship na bakwa na bani oh. Oye dikwa na la bani oh. Mmanya kwudi na bani oh. Ihe niile dị mma ọ dịkwa na la bani oh. Na taba no. Ka anyị dozie n'obodo anyị. Ụmụ Igbo kompa ka anyị dozie n'obodo anyị. O tinye nwata weli aka elu. Aka fụwa yufu o wetu aka o. Jehova kesopụtara ụmụ Israel n'aka Fero. Bilie natara ya oke ruru anyị o. Balie natara ya oke ruru anyị Chukwu o. Bilie natara ya oke ruru anyị o. Biafra bụ nke anyị o. Obodo ọma Biafra bụ nke anyị. Ala Chukwu tere mmanụ. Nzobu enyi mba enyi. Nzobu enyi mba enyi. Nzobu ọnụ ha. Enyi mba enyi. Anya zobo ndị ndo. Enyi mba enyi. Nzobu enyi mba enyi. IPOB Nsobu Afikwa mnikwe pikeo Biafra natako Giligili bigwe za nwanne mo Ibo wema na natako Odiye wate hela kumu yaka o Biafra natako Akafuwa gofunige wutiana Ibo wema na natako Lapu kena nye kaina bango